Hey everybody, welcome back. I am James. Today we're going to be doing the American Truck Simulator Driving Academy Chapter 4, and we're going to be reversing with a trailer. Who knew? So, without further ado, I hope that you guys are enjoying this. If you are, check out the playlist. We've done the other 3 chapters, and we're gonna work on this one here now. So let's just go ahead and jump right on in. Chapter 4, reversing with a trailer. We've got reversing with a trailer, reversing into a turn, alley parking maneuver. Then we've got offset reversing maneuver, diagonal parking in reverse, blindside reversing. Then we have reversing from a 45-degree setup, maneuvering in a tight space, and parallel parking with a trailer. So, let's get into it. Reversing with a trailer. Let's try our hand at reversing with a trailer. It's easier than it looks. You just need to be patient. Okay. Well, patience is something that I'm not really good at, but it'll be all right. Start reversing and get the tractor in line with the trailer. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Be sure you're lined up properly or you won't be able to make the connection. If it's not right, you can always pull forward and try again. We did a little bit of that in Chapter 3. Backing up. The tractor's fifth wheel will lock onto the trailer's kingpin. Apply the parking brake and connect the trailer. In real life, you'd have to exit the truck to connect the air and electrical lines and raise the landing gear. But here, we'll do that for you. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you, because I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get out of the truck. Okay, drive forward and follow the road markings to the right and into the marked lane. Okay. The goal is to line up with the parking area behind you. Once you feel you are relatively in line with it, you can begin reversing. Alright, cool. Oh, let's see. The trailer will always turn opposite to the tractor. There's the diagram on the screen. Okay. To turn the trailer, you will need to steer the tractor in the opposite direction you want the trailer to go towards. To straighten out trailer again, turn the tractor towards the trailer. Alright. Keep the trailer pointed towards the marked area and try to keep the tractor somewhat aligned with the trailer. You'll have to make consistent minor corrections. Alright. Correct deviations from your path with small turns of the steering wheel as soon as they happen. If you oversteer it, you can end up far outside your desired path. Okay. Stop in the designated area, secure the truck, and shut down the engine. You got it, buddy. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. We'll be outside the truck through 90% of this, I would imagine. Ideally, they'd want us to be inside the truck, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. They're going to let me be outside the truck. They're not going to lock me in. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Okay. Come on. You know what? I got news for you. We can do better. We are gonna. Even though it was gonna give it to us, we can still do better. We can do better than that. There we go. That's a whole heap and load better. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That is a train load better. At least we're not as crooked as we were. So I'll take that. I'm happy with it. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Right on. Alright. Now reversing into a turn. Next scenario. Okay. So let's see. In this scenario, you'll have to reverse to the parking spot that is behind you to your driver's side. Okay. Oh, let's see. There are a few tips to remember that will help you a lot with reversing trailers. The first is that the trailer will always want to turn to the opposite direction of how you steer the tractor. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. The second is that you can get a good sense of where the trailer is heading by watching the axles of the truck and trailer. Alrighty. Third, small inputs will get you where you need to go. No need to overwork it. Okay. Start turning the tractor away from the parking spot slightly, and the trailer will begin to point towards it. Okay. Follow the trailer, making adjustments as you go to keep it on the right path. Watch your trailer wheels and the rear wheel of the tractor. These will tell you where the trailer is pointed and where the tractor is pushing it. Okay. A fourth tip is that it's always easier to turn the trailer sharper than it is to try and straighten it out from a jackknife. Aim for the outside of the spot until you are closer to it. Then you can turn a bit sharper to align your trailer. Okay. As the trailer enters the parking spot, get the tractor in front of the trailer. Try to avoid too many adjustments inside the spot. Reverse between the barriers. Check both sides as you go. All right, there we go. How nice. Secure the truck and shut down the engine. Okay. So that's what we got to do. I think we can handle it. Round 3. All right. Let's just slow her down a little bit. I think we got it. I think this time we got it. If y'all remember, I said it shouldn't be too hard. It's a little bit more challenging than I thought it was. Okay. Here we go. Okay, pull forward a hair. Get a correct on it. Alright. Oh, killed the engine. Alright. Come on. Alright. There we go. Not bad. It only took us forever. Boom. Check it out. Nice. We did it. Finally. All right. Alley parking. Oh, this ought to be good. Here we go. Next scenario. Parking here requires an alley parking maneuver. This is a typical parking maneuver for truckers, as they will encounter this sort of parking situation almost daily in their careers, whether it's to load or unload a trailer or to park for the night in a truck stop. Okay. This is a similar maneuver to the previous scenario, but you'll have less room to work with, so you will need to plan your moves accordingly and be careful not to hit anything. Oh boy. Okay. Since there is less room, your timing is more important. Turn the trailer at the right time and watch the trailer and tractor and trailer wheels to see where it will go. Keep your tail swing in mind and remember not to jackknife. Keep pushing the trailer. To steer the trailer towards the alley earlier rather than later, this will guide, or try to steer. Reading is fundamental. Rather than later, this will give you room on the other side to swing the front of the trailer around and get the tractor in front of it. Okay. All right. Once your trailer is in the alley, get the tractor in front of it. It's better to do this a bit earlier than your instinct might initially have you believe. You can always correct it as you'll reverse to your final position. Okay. Get the tractor and trailer straight and stop in the designated area. Oh man, this ought to be fun. Secure the truck and shut down the engine. Well, alrighty then. Let's get outside the truck. Yeah, they didn't tell you to, but technically if you're on a public street, you should be running your flashers when you're backing up. That way people know. Granted, I know this is a closed course for the academy, but we're going to run our flashers because protocol says so. Who's taking bets on how many times we fail this? This is round 1. I'm willing to bet you money. If I hit that curb, I'm over. Oh. So I can roll on the curb. Wow. Well, I'll be doggoned. Look at that. I don't even believe it. Yo, I don't even believe this. Man, look at that. Almost perfect in the beams. Man, I'll take that all day, every day, twice on Sundays. Kaboom. Check it out. That was fun. That was fun. All right, our next one is offset reversing maneuver. Tick, tick, tick. All right, here we go. In this scenario, your task will be to park in the space located next to you. There is not much room to maneuver, so you'll have to do a little extra work to get the trailer where you want it. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Drive straight up to the barrier. Okay. Let's see. Turn the steering wheel sharply to the driver's side before moving. This way, you'll start turning the trailer towards the parking spot as soon as you begin reversing, saving valuable space. Right? Once you have the trailer pointed where you want it, get the tractor in front of the trailer and start steering it into the parking spot. All right. From this point onwards, it's not so different from a regular parking maneuver. Pretty much. Let's see. Keep reversing and switch. Watch both sides. Keep the tractor and trailer lined up with the parking spot. Stop in the designated area, secure the truck, and shut down the engine. It'd be neat to see the guy doing the deal here to just smack the wall. This is our parking spot that we are heading to. Alrighty. Now it said turn the tires to the driver's side, which we just did. As you can see, they're locked over. I bet that guy was using an automatic. Follow it up so we don't hit the cones. I feel like we're gonna mummic this one up a little bit, folks. All right. All right, go. All right, good. Now we're lined up. Now we'll pull forward a hair. Bring this guy back in line a little. All right, now. Okay. don't know, man. My clutching is off today. Right. Yeehaw. Perfect. Nice. All right. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Our next task is diagonal parking in reverse. Okay, so diagonal parking seems easier at a glance, but it can often be more challenging than typical alley parking maneuvers. All right. Let's see what they offer us today. Reverse towards the parking spot. Keep the tractor and trailer straight for now. Oh, we're not going in that one. Okay, we're going in a different one. Oh, they got me backing all the way down. As you get closer, let your trailer walk closer to the parked trucks. This will help you turn it into the spot when you reach it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Start turning the trailer into the parking spot. Keep your trailer close to the truck on your driver's side, as you'll need the space on the other. Okay. All right. Not bad, not bad. Once the trailer is well into the parking spot, start turning the tractor to follow the trailer in. Good deal. Park in the designated area, secure the truck, shut down the engine. You got it, dude. Future James here. There was a couple of mistakes made. First and foremost, I did not do it in 15 times. It was actually 16. I goofed when I said that. That's on me. The only reason I had to redo it the additional 15 times is because the very first time I had it perfect. The rectangle was green and I was wanting it to be more perfect, and instead of pulling forward and doing it again, I backed it up. That's what caused it all. That was a very long one. It was a very, very long one, and the frustration that I went through, hopefully you guys don't endure. Back to the video. Round 15. My God, finally. I don't care if a part of the truck's sticking out of this box or not. I am definitely not farting with this again. Ah. Finally. Finally. Oh my gosh. 15 times. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Now we're on to blindside reversing. In this scenario, you'll learn the blindside reversing maneuver. Blindsiding should generally be avoided unless there is no alternative, as your visibility is severely limited. Take your time and err on the side of extreme caution. Drive well past the parking spot to give yourself room to work once you start reversing. Come to a stop, check your surroundings, then start reversing. That sign on the ground says U-turn, boys. Alrighty. Turn the tractor away from the spot. This will push the front of the trailer around and in turn point the rear of the trailer towards the parking spot you want to go into. Be careful not to overdo it, or you can risk jackknifing the combination. Okay. So at those two trucks there, we start to pivot. Alrighty. As the trailer enters the parking spot, start straightening out the truck. Okay. See, the computer makes it look so easy. Stop in the designated area and secure the truck. Okie dokies. All right. First and foremost, let's hop outside the truck. Righty. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, we stopped in that spot. Now let's reverse it into our parking space. I don't know if we're going to do this right. We might. I think we'll hit it. Look. Do it again. All right, let's try it again. Oh, of course. Okay. Not too bad. Got the trailer practically lined up. Let's do this. Pull up a hair. Really? Okay. Oh, crap. We're hitting everything. We're hitting everything. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. All right. Boom, boom. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Boom. Back at it. All right. On to the next scenario. Reversing from a 45-degree setup. Okay. This ought to be fun. All right. Instructions. Reversing from a 45-degree setup. In this lesson, we'll take a look at a 45-degree parking. When the situation permits, this is the preferred method by many for reversing into parking spots, by starting with the trailer already pointed where you want to go. You have to do less maneuvering to get parked. Oh, Lord, here we go. I really and truly feel like this is about to be a nightmare and a half. This kind of setup allows you to see further into the parking spot, allowing for increased visibility of where you are going. Right? Okay. Drive well past the parking spot and line up at roughly 45-degree angle. You'll want your trailer pointed at the truck on the far side of the parking spot you intend to reverse into. Okay. Turn the truck away from the spot to push the front of the trailer around, guiding the rear toward the parking spot. Be careful not to overdo it. Once you start turning, it's easier to make the turn sharper than to widen it. Okay. Alrighty. Moving on. As the trailer enters the parking space, get the tractor in front of it and align the combination. Stop in a designated spot, secure the truck. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Round 2 on the 45-degree parking. Okay. All right. Cool. Now. Right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Boom. Perfect. All right. Not bad. 2 times. 2 times. I can live with that. Maneuvering in a tight space. Okay. Let's see if I want to just dump the whole computer over. All right. In this scenario, we'll go over how to turn around in a tight space. You won't always have a lot of room for maneuvering the truck, and we'll have to adapt to less than ideal situations. Okay. Drive through the alley towards the open area. Okay. On the left is another alley you must reverse into. Set yourself up. However, with this in mind, it may be helpful to try and have the trailer pointed towards the alley before you start reversing. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Reverse towards the alley. Be careful to keep an eye on all sides of the tractor and trailer. Okay. It's not too shabby. There are obstacles in the alley, so be sure to keep towards the driver's side. Of course. Okay, once you have finished reversing, you can proceed forwards and head back in the direction you came. Okay. You may have difficulty seeing your trailer in the passenger side mirror as you exit, so use all the space available to your advantage. Okay. Continue driving towards the exit. Park in a designated area and secure the truck. All right, here we go. All right. Well, let's see what round 2 holds for us, since I didn't get on the brakes quick enough in the last round. Yeah. Okay. 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 Okay, I think we might have it, folks. Now, let's back it back in the hole. All right. Ooh, that almost happened. Nice. Good deal. All right, sweet. Now we just go out. Okay. It did say use all the space available, so that's what we're doing. Not bad, not bad at all. Right, we did good. It only took us twice to do all that. Not bad, not bad at all. I'm very, very pleased. All right, on to the next one. Trailer park, parallel parking with a trailer. Oh boy. Parallel parking with a trailer. Parallel parking with a trailer is a relevant skill for all truckers, whether street parking in a big city or stopping at a rest area in the countryside. It is something every trucker should know how to do. Okay. Let's see. As you pass the parking spot, look carefully to ensure there's enough room for the tractor and trailer to fit. Here, we've ensured that you have plenty of room. Well, isn't that special? Isn't that just special of them? To make sure I got plenty of room. Align yourself with the truck in front of the parking spot. Don't be too close to it. Keep some distance from it so you have room to work. Okay. Turn sharply away from the parking spot and start reversing. The idea is to get the trailer turning into the parking spot right away. Okay. Okay. Once the trailer is pointed well into the spot, you can start to follow it in. Okay. Start steering the trailer away from the curb before the driver's side. Before the driver's side trailer wheels have entered the spot. Okay. Reading is fundamental. Straighten out the tractor with the trailer, then center yourself within the parking space. Park, shut down the engine, and secure the truck. Okey-doke. Well, I guess here we go. Hopefully this doesn't take 15 times like that other one. That other one was tough. Here we go. All right, turn the wheels hard over. And let's start the reverse process. Oh, crap. Wrong way. Oh, man. At least it didn't fail. Zip around to the back of the truck here. Oh. All right. All right, now let's roll it forward. Boom. Check it out. Well, he's a little outside, but he's all right. He's technically inside the red line. That's all that matters. I think we did good. All right, beautiful. Hey, hey, we completed chapter 4. Yay! I am so happy about that. Parallel parking with a trailer. All right. All right. Well, I thank you guys for watching this. It has been a chore, a big chore. Believe you me. I still can't get over how that angular reverse parking. I can't get over how it took me 15 times to do that. The funny part about that was I ended up doing it right, almost perfectly the first time I did it. I went for a little bit more on the perfection side, and yeah. Anyhow, it is what it is. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad chapter 4 is over. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Again, I am James, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Please don't forget, subscribe. Help me out with this deal. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Are you enjoying this series? Let me know down in the comments below. Put it in the comments. Let's find out what's going on. Are you people enjoying this mess? You know, I'm enjoying doing it. Yes, it was frustrating, but thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. I am out.